Good day to you, sirs, it's Grizzle Marine, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about the competitive side of Evolve and how there is a brand new tournament out which I'm here to inform you guys about and tell you why you should be interested in it, because it's going to be really exciting, probably one of the biggest things that Evolve have done yet. This new tournament's being organised by TGL, or the Gentlemen's League. You may have heard of them before. They work very closely with Turtle Rock Studios, and a lot of the casters for Evolve are from that group. They have decided to try and make the competitive scene in Evolve grow as much as possible, and so they are going to produce a brand new tournament that's completely crowd-funded and with some new epic rules that you guys are going to be interested in. Here's the trailer.
I command
So, what makes this tournament so much more special than anything that's ever been done in Evolve before? Well, the rules in this tournament are completely different to ESL and make it a lot more exciting to watch for you guys and for everyone in the Evolve community. One thing they wanted to change up is to make it more exciting for people from the community to actually watch competitive Evolve. For those of you that have watched competitive Evolve before, you will have noticed that the pro players tend to use the same characters over and over again, such as Hank and Val, Hyde, Markov, and then in monster terms, it tends to be usually Goliath and Kraken. So the Gentlemen's League have decided to change this up and make it so that the pro players are going to be almost forced into playing certain characters they're perhaps not familiar with, and also characters that you guys probably are some of your favourites and you've never really seen in competitive play before. So how is it actually going to work? Well, at the start of each round, the Hunter side decides on a monster ban that the monster player cannot play for that round. Not to mention that any new content that comes up before the tournament will be viable for the hunters or monsters to use. Once the hunter side has finally decided on which monster they want to ban, then it moves on to the monster side. The hunter side will call out a class, and the monster gets to decide which hunter gets banned from that class. After he's banned that particular hunter from that class, then the hunters tell the monster which hunter they're using for that class. To give you guys an example, the hunters will say Assault. The monster will then choose to ban an assault. For example, he chooses Hyde. The hunters will then say which assault they're going to pick. For example, Torvald. This will continue with each class, with the monster banning a hunter and then the hunters choosing which hunter they want to play. Finally, when the monster has seen all the picks, he can then choose from the remaining monsters which he is going to play. Now, these new rules are very unique in the fact that the monster will be able to stop the hunters from using certain strategies against him, but then vice versa, a pro monster player that perhaps is very, very good at Kraken, the hunters can automatically get rid of his Kraken, and so he'll have to choose another monster. Monsters such as Behemoth just aren't a safe pick for pro play, but with these new rules, because the monster can see what the hunters are going, Behemoth will actually be a viable monster, and we are likely to see him in this tournament and being used in pro play. Now, the more support and funding we can get for this tournament, the bigger and better we can make this Evolve competitive scene. Now, I was asked to make this video for you guys because personally I really do want to support this tournament and also make the Evolve scene a lot bigger and a lot better. So now I'm going to pass you on to Kaiser Tim, who's going to tell you a little bit about how we can do that all together.
Hey guys, Kaiser Tim here to talk to you about our TGL campaign for Patreon. We've always wanted to do a tournament for the community, by the community, and TGL Season 2 gives us the opportunity to create the first ever crowdfunded tournament for Evolve. Now, our funds raised by this campaign go towards our prize pool for the players to compete for and to help pay our staff for all the amazing work that they do. So why Patreon? Patreon allows us to fulfill our dream of making a league for Evolve with real stakes on the line. The more patrons we get allows us to make a bigger and better competitive scene. We're also all about the community, so we wanted a way to interact with you guys for helping us with our dream, so check out our rewards. You can donate to support our cause, or for just starting at $5 a month, that gives you early access to TGL content where we can show patrons what we're releasing before anyone else, and you guys can give us feedback on how we can shape the competitive scene further. Donating to Patreon is as easy as setting the amount and clicking to become a patron. Fill out all the information and away you go. All the money will go directly into our prize pool and to pay for our staff, like our caster's Nikki, meaning he won't have to starve tonight. It also gives us stakes on the line for players to compete over. Help us support the greatest league Evolve has ever seen by becoming a patron. Wait, should I look there or should I just stop?
Thanks, Tim. No, but seriously, guys, it would be absolutely amazing if a lot of you guys went across and became patrons to help this cause and help the Evolve competitive scene grow as much as possible. The bigger and better that we make this, the bigger the rewards will be for those that get involved and help this out. Of course, I can't promise anything, but the more people we get involved in this, those people will actually be rewarded with things in-game such as skins and badges that no one else will be able to get their hands on unless you actually get involved in this. For example, I was talking about how we could actually have it in-game so you can pick certain teams to win, and if you do so well, you'll get exclusive skins that no one else can get. But that is all down to how much as us as a community want that for the game. Now, this particular tournament will be taking place on PC, and I think it would be absolutely sick to also see the same tournament happen eventually on Xbox and PS4. But the only way that's ever going to happen is if we get more supporters. Now, if you actually play on PC and have a team, you can enter this tournament right now. I'll leave a link in the description to where you can actually sign up your PC Evolve team and actually get involved and have a chance of winning a huge prize pool and going against the best teams in the world so far. Now, of course, like I mentioned at the start, the rules are very different, and one thing that is very different is the map pool. There are actually only 4 maps that are involved in this whole tournament. All of them are the most balanced out of the whole game. The maps are Orbital Drill, Wraith Trap, Refueling Tower, and if it does go to the tiebreaker, they go to Distillery. I will, of course, also leave a link in the description to all the rules for this particular tournament so that if anyone's unfamiliar with it, they can go and check. The reason they chose these particular maps is because they believe that these are the most balanced in the game at the moment, and if you don't think these are the most balanced, I believe there are a few changes coming to those maps in the next update, so they will be balanced for when the tournament comes round. Personally, I think these new rules are a whole lot more exciting than ESL, and it's going to make watching competitive Evolve a whole lot more epic, as well as a lot more challenging for the pro players, because they're going to have a wider understanding of every single character in the game. So, if you're a PC team, sign up and show those teams that you're a lot better than them and become the best in the world. Or if you're like me and down for seeing some epic competitive Evolve where the best teams in the world battle it out for a prize pool, click the link in the description and become a patron. I guarantee you won't regret it. You'll be getting epic rewards in the future, and it will be awesome to see this competitive Evolve scene grow. Otherwise than that, guys, it's been Grizzle Marine. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope to see a lot of you get involved in this. And of course, on the 14th of November, there's the first round of the TGL Season 2 tournament. Hope to see you there.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mazel does not connect with the dome. Source is on the outside right now.
Lightning coming in hot. Kyra down. Kyra dies, they all die. Kaiser Tim has got some of the best Cabot gameplay I've ever seen. Let's see what he can do. Cloak Dome, very popular here with the DTR hunters. Whoa, I did not see that. Hank, last man alive. He's got a cloak to pick someone up. Going in for the aftershock. Some massive. And the dome is live. Ooh, did he dodge that though? He just barely got out of that dome. Oh, got blocked by a little bit of the geometry right there. Rock going in. At this level of pro play, that is something you want the assaults to do. That advantage he had is now gone.
I am the best.
I am the best.
I am the best.
Ooh, the aftershock coming in. Amy Bob barely dodges that one. Vode is cloaked, but the Kraken does see some of his jetpacks. and the medic is under the tentacles of the Kraken. Oh, and the dome dodge is huge. And can he get the support down here? Excellent play right there.